And I get, how many notes did you get? I got, you need to watch Tucker and Nick Fuentes. I know you hate Tucker, which, by the way, no.
We don't hate Tucker at all.
Tucker at all. We like
Tucker. I think
Tucker.
he's great.
We like Tucker. Exactly. Just because we complain about him. I did watch that episode. I thought that was interesting. Mo actually tweeted out a funny meme. He said, finally, the war is settled between the FBI and the CIA. They're friends again. Now, that's an inside joke, I guess.
Well, it's a running gag with this show.
Yeah, it's a running gag because, the story is, of course, Tucker's a Fed and Fuentes is a Fed. And they
it's a good bit.
It's a good bit. And as I'm listening to that podcast, because I don't watch podcasts, I got no time to watch a podcast. I'll listen to the podcast. I'm like, this Fuentes, he's a political guy. I didn't realize he has a PAC and he does, he organizes for people that he thinks should win office. He's political.
He's a moneymaker.
He must be. Well, I don't know if he's making a lot of money, but I'm sure he's.
No, good. I mean, in terms of making money for candidates.
Yeah.
He's a fundraiser. That's the word I should have used.
So they had a lot more in common than they did differences. And as I'm listening to this, and all the Jew hate, all that, who cares? I don't care what they're talking about there. But I thought this was interesting that neither of them really are really honest about their feelings towards other countries other than Israel. Listen to this little clip.
I just feel like it needs to be called out explicitly. And I like what you said. The other day, if you're serving in another country's military or have dual citizenship,
that clip is stopped.
Did it go did the thing tend to go, I like what you said the other day. I like what you said. No, I liked what you said. No. I liked what you said better than what you liked what I said.
No, it wasn't like that. But this is they both have a problem with Israel and the perception that Israel controls American politicians. That's where they really have common ground. Now, this show is of a different opinion that Israel does not control America. Indirectly, it may have influence on our politicians through AIPAC, funded by the military-industrial complex, who sends military money for them to buy our stuff. Okay, yes.
Before you continue, did you watch J.D. Vance's speech at the University of Mississippi?
Some of it, yeah, some of it. Why? What?
He brought the topic up.
Oh, gosh, I wish I did not see that. What did he say?
He brought I didn't clip it. It's just he's really a good speaker. It's kind of surprising how good he is. But he brought the topic up. He's totally with us.
Oh, really now? Okay, I'll have to clip it now. Now I'll have to go and...
Well, just go look at it
and see. I mean,
it was a little longer than I'd like.
Yeah, well, just for prosperity. But this is true. This is blatantly true. And you notice how that noise has kind of simmered down a little bit, but not with these two. But here's the thing that I just felt was like, it just hit me like, no, you guys are full of crap. Listen.
I just feel like it needs to be called out explicitly. And I like what you said. The other day, if you're serving in another country's military or have dual citizenship, you really can't be a part of this project.
Well, that's an easy one, but I am much more comfortable as a Christian and an American keeping it on that level because, it's easy to just set universal rules that apply to everyone, not just the Jews or the Christians or anybody, just like Americans can only serve in the U.S. military or they lose their passport. I mean, I don't know. That's not hard. And I don't know. Why not just say that?
No, I'm saying that. So as I'm listening to that, I'm like, where were Tucker and Fuentes about the hundreds, perhaps thousands of people who went and fought for the Ukrainians? How come I didn't hear anyone talking about, well, you can't do that? That's you're fighting for a different country. You should lose your passport. Yeah. Just like
great catch.
Yeah, so that just shows a severe bias. But then on the other hand, it was fascinating to hear Fuentes, and now I agree with him on this one. He was talking about an assassination attempt that was made against him, and it was some young guy who, the whole story is kind of lengthy, so I didn't include that. Some young guy who he had a fight with his roommate, and he shot his roommate, then shot his parents, and then went to go kill Fuentes, which didn't happen, luckily for him, of course. But here's his thinking of who was behind this.
I mean, it's a well-documented fact that all kinds of bad actors use unstable people for political assassinations, right? It's happened. We know it's happened.
So here's Tucker setting it up. Like, come on, man. We know Israel did it.
Mm-hmm. So do you think this might be an example of that?
I don't think so. But it's certainly possible. The reason I say I don't think so.
It's kind of funny. I think of you as conspiracy minded, but you don't have a conspiracy in mind here.
No, because I really believe that when you look at all these things, and by these things, I mean these like really disturbing instances of violence like Luigi Mangione or Charlie Kirk or these school shootings, there is something going on with these kids. It's nihilism. It's these people that are maybe mentally defective, extremely online. I think there's like a real problem there. And I don't doubt that sometimes these people are involved with maybe a foreign government, or they're being groomed or put up to it by an operative. But I think to assume that it's always that ignores that, like, there's a very real problem of nihilistic, surrealist violence that comes from young people. And, like this guy it's a triple homicide out of nowhere, and then he tries to kill me. I think he just went crazy, but I could be wrong.
Oh, off brand. Charlie Kirk. Oh, no. Very good, Nick Fuentes. I like that. Like, no, these are just kids who've been psyoped and gone nuts by Discord and social media and drugs.
I like the use of his term "extremely online."
Yeah, that's.
Did you hear that in there?
Yeah, that's almost a show title.
These kids are extremely online.
I've heard that.
What? Extremely online. Wow.
I think I heard that somewhere else, actually. Extremely
really?
Online. Yeah, it may be kind of a thing.
It's an interesting term because it's not really, it's something, it's so strange. It doesn't really make sense. It's almost a non sequitur, that use of that word annoys a couple of our grammarians.
What, non sequitur?
Yeah, I've gotten some notes on our use of the term.
Maybe your
that we're misusing it in some screwball way.
Oh, what is the correct usage of non sequitur?
Well, it means something that it's a non sequitur is a sentence that within itself doesn't make sense in the broadest definition, but right. It's very specific if you're one of these ant fuckers that are out there that listen to our show.
They went into some good stuff about extremely online, about porn. It was funny. Tucker's like, what even is online porn? Like, what? What? It leads you to transgenderism. And Fuentes I didn't clip that, but it's worth listening to. It was, considering how they've spoken about each other in their own shows, it was like, okay, there was no fireworks. It was like the Mutual Admiration Club. It's interesting.
Yeah, you run into that.
In the overnight, Europe is slowly deteriorating.